You're watching Ticket TV. Like, share, and subscribe on your way in.
All right, y'all. Salute everybody. Hopefully, you guys will get the updates notification for this actual video, you guys. We're gonna get right into it. We're gonna get right into it, right? Um, let y'all get on in here. Y'all get a notification. Hopefully, y'all get it. Y'all get in here, man. Let y'all know what's going on, man. It's Donald Trump's former attorney general, the same attorney general that is supposed to uh, be ready to go before the committee and testify on the Epstein files. This is very ironic. A lot of people talking about this news has just come out right now. I'll give y'all some breaking news. Y'all smash the like button. Let me find out when she was supposed to do her. When was Pam Bondi supposed to testify on Epstein files? Let me look this up real quick. All right, so we get right into it. Okay, so Pam Bondi, she was supposed to testify on the 29th of this month. Let me repeat myself. Donald Trump's former AG, and this is diabolical work right here. She was supposed to testify so first she was supposed to testify on April the 14th. Didn't do it. Refused. Then they came to press charges on that ass. And y'all smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video. They said they was going to press charges on her ass. And they went and sent that paperwork. And her lawyer instantly came out and said, oh, no, we're going to reschedule. We're going to do it. We're going to do it on the 29th of May, this month, right? Couple days from now. Couple days, right? They're supposed to do it, right? Now listen to what I'm saying to y'all. Now, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, tonight, that is all y'all need to know, right? And hopefully, if she is sick, she gets better. We don't wish that on nobody. But now, according to reports, Pam Bondi has cancer. She's been battling cancer, according to reports. Now, let's get right into it, right? It says the former top federal prosecutor was diagnosed shortly after her exit from the DOJ, according to a new report. Now, let's get to it. It says President Donald Trump's former attorney general was diagnosed with cancer following her exit from the Justice Department. And y'all need to smash the like button. We need to like some over 1,000 likes in this video to get this information spread out. A source told Access that Pam Bondi, who's 60 years old, was diagnosed with thyroid cancer and that she's recovering and undergoing treatment. Now, they say the news comes as the embattled prosecutor was announced as a member of the Presidential Council of Advisors on Science and Technology. Donald Trump, 79 years old, has previously announced that Bondi would undertake a new role in the private sector. Now, this news is breaking news, and it's a developing story. So they saying that Pam Bondi is supposed to have. So do you think now that they're going to say, hey, man, she can't make that meeting, man? What do y'all think they're going to say now? Do y'all, some people online, I'm seeing right now, they say this is diabolical work. They saying this is crazy. Because didn't do it before. Now they say, oh, well, she has cancer. She can't do it. They're not saying she can't do it, but most people pretty much think she's not gonna show up. And they're gonna use her having cancer and say, oh, well, she can't show up because she has cancer to testify on the Epstein files that she was supposed to. This is all the stuff that's going on, man. This is why I keep trying to tell you the tricks they play with y'all in the government, man. It is absolutely nasty work, bro. How can the United States government play with people like this? Right? And you know what? I'm going to tell you how they're going to play with them like this. Because y'all go for this hook, line, and sinker. I be telling y'all this all the time. They be going for this hook, line, and sinker, bro. There's nothing else to talk about. So now, all of a sudden, Pam Bondi has cancer. She has cancer. All of a sudden, she's got cancer, y'all. So, what do y'all think the next announcement is going to be? Because she's supposed to testify And that was, everybody was looking forward to that testimony from Pam Bondi on the Epstein files. Because at first she was going to plead the fifth. She wasn't going to, they said she wasn't going to testify at all. She wasn't even going to show up. Now, look at this situation, you guys. Now, y'all tell me in the comments. Y'all got to tell me, because this is all of the things that have transpired and added up to this moment, to this very moment, right? So again, right? Do I doubt, or what do I think, right? Right? Well, what do I think, right? Now, here was the news the other day talking about this. And I'm finna show you, this is unbelievable stuff, man. Unbelievable stuff, man. And you're hearing people online, they were talking about this. I'm hearing a lot of people talking about this online. And now to see that she probably is not going to testify.
Attorney General Pam Bondi is set to face tough questioning from the House Oversight Committee over the Justice Department's handling of the release of the Epstein files under her leadership. Now, the department initially pushed back against the request, arguing Bondi was no longer serving as Attorney General at the time of the subpoena. But the new date was set for this Friday after House Democrats threatened contempt proceedings if she failed to show up and testify. I want to bring in CNN legal analyst Joey Jackson on this. So what exactly are lawmakers hoping to learn about the DOJ's handling of the Epstein files?
Yeah, Omar, good to be with you. The answer is quite a bit, right? Remember that there has been this activism by this oversight committee, which has interviewed quite a few people, including Bill and Hillary Clinton, including the former attorney for Epstein, the former accountant for Epstein, the former attorney general, Bill Barr.
Y'all hearing this, right? I want y'all to hear this.
There's been so many others that this committee has interviewed, and they've been doing that work since last summer, even before the Epstein Transparency Act was passed. That's the act, of course, that Congress passed, which enabled the release of all these files. And I think they just want to get to the heart of the matter. And I believe that there'll be very pointed questions with respect to the Department of Justice's role under her leadership in following that law. And there'll be many questions with respect to whether the law was followed, whether people were protected, why were they protected, who's being held accountable. So there'll be a bevy of questions by this committee directed to her with respect to Epstein and whether the American people are really getting the truth or whether there is an actual cover-up.
I mean, as you were talking, we were showing footage of then Attorney General Pam Bondi testifying publicly in Congress. I mean, she's testified publicly before the Judiciary Committee before. How is this deposition different from what she's done in the past?
So it's different in as much as, yes, she testified in front of the Judiciary Committee, and that committee serves as oversight over the federal government in some respects, right? You have it looking at the Department of Justice, you have it looking at the FBI, it has jurisdiction over the federal courts. This is an oversight committee, but it's different, and their focus is primarily Epstein. If you remember her last interview, Omar, really devolved into, I'm not even sure what to characterize it. There were attacks that she was giving upon lawmakers. She was talking about, the crime rate in the country. She was talking about the stock market. She was going after people. It was a 5-hour limited type of deposition. Here, I'm not even sure it's a deposition. There's been an argument to whether a deposition, just to clarify, a deposition is a legal proceeding where someone would, in this case, Bondi, and she would give sworn testimony under oath. There's questions here whether this is just a transcribed interview. Well, what's the difference? The difference is, unlike a deposition, which has legal formalities, if you don't want to answer a question, you could assert the fifth. In a transcribed interview, you don't even have a legal obligation to assert the fifth. You could just say, hey, I don't want to answer the question. Of course, here there's no time limit, but I think the core issue is accountability. I think lawmakers want to know why you didn't follow the Transparency Act. It was a 30-day requirement that information be released to the public. How did you miss that? When you did release it, why was there this heavy redaction of people who were powerful, people who were connected, and those people who were influential? Meanwhile, you had the outing of survivors and victims. They were not redacted. What's going on with the prosecution, if any, and why did you prosecute or hold anybody else accountable? And essentially, whether or not you're protecting the president, where I was relating to him, as opposed to all of the files that were released that were not really involving him. A lot of critical questions that she's going to be asked. when she sits and testifies.
So, man, oh man, oh man, they were all prepared for Pam Bondi to go do her testimony. You guys, they were all prepared for this. Now, all of a sudden, it's off. Maybe we'll see. We will see. Because it has to go down now. It has to go down now because now that this comes out at the last minute, this is basically in the fourth quarter, this situation for her to be moving forward. Now, all of a sudden, out of the blue, she has cancer. Man, I hope she gets well, man. I do hope that, man. I don't wish that on nobody, but at the same time, you got to go up there and answer those questions about those Epstein files, Pam. There should be no ducking this smoke. Nobody should want to see Pam Bondi duck this type of smoke, man. She should be forced to go up there and ask and answer every question that's asked, and answer fully under oath, under the penalty of perjury, right? Doesn't make any sense to me now. All of a sudden, she has cancer. Now, y'all got to smash the like button and share and subscribe to the channel to get this video in the algorithm, man, because this makes no sense whatsoever, you guys. It's like we come in here and we talk about stuff like this. They're not going to push these videos. It's all going to be all on y'all to push these type of videos. Y'all know that they're not going to push these videos on social media. So it's all on everybody that enjoys the content on the channel, that listens to the channel. It's on all you guys to share these videos online. Share them on X. Share them on Facebook. You understand? Do that. Make sure that y'all do that in order to help what we got going on. Right? That's very important. Pam Bondi got cancer, they're saying now. So now this is going to be a question for everybody to pay attention to. Right? Who, and I'm going to say it again, who in the blue hell? We listen to Pam Bondi. We listen to Pam Bondi. Who in the blue hell is going to accept if she does not go up there and respond to the Epstein files? That's a real question. Because I'm going to tell you something. That's going to cause a lot of the people that's already feeling away, they're going to feel even more different. I'm going to say this to you guys. They're going to feel. You guys, let me just say this to everybody listening to the video, man. This is not a good look for the United States of America, man. If Pam Bondi does not make herself available on the 29th, this is going to get real ugly. That this situation is going to explode. And I think that it's going to cause, criminal action. I don't think that they care what her situation is right now. I think that they want answers, and I don't think they want to be stalled out anymore. I think they're tired of pushing this thing back. And I'm just being honest with y'all, man. I'm talking about the House committee, man. Well, at least, half of them. The Democrat part, the Democrat side, what type of time they on. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna want all smoke with this lady. And y'all know that. Everybody who watching this video, y'all know this. Y'all know this is true. Y'all know everything I'm saying to y'all is 100% true. Y'all know this. Right? Yeah, man. This is crazy, bro. I see a lot of people gonna be upset about this stuff, man. I just think that, to be very honest with you guys, man, if she don't go up there and do that, bro, yeah, man, I think it's gonna be a lot of they're going to I think what they're gonna do is they're gonna make it real I think they're gonna make it real bad for her. That's my thoughts. I'm just keep it real with y'all, bro. All right. Hold on, you guys. So, again, hold on one second. Just give me 1 second, you guys. Give me 1 second. What the hell? Hold on, you guys. What the hell? Okay, so yeah, man. For all the people who want answers, all the people who want justice, I don't know. I don't think, I'll be honest with you guys, I don't think Pam Bondi's, I don't see her answering. I'm just going to keep it real with y'all. I think it's going to be something that impedes the 29th. And then I think that if she does go, I think she's going to plead. I think she's going to plead the fifth. And I think it's going to end badly. I think it's going to make them look real bad. I don't see her going up there and answering all the questions. I just don't. There's going to be a situation, I think it gets taken all the way to court. You know? And so you have to ask yourself, if you have nothing to hide, nothing to lie about, why not testify? Why not testify? And why all of a sudden is it announced that she has cancer? What's today? Today's what, you guys? Today's the 26th. She's supposed to testify on the 29th. Why are we finding out now she has cancer? I'm just asking. Like, share, subscribe. We live in a country full of sick people, man. Straight up, bro.
Hey, we always appreciate the support, and if you guys want to do so, you can use the Cash App or PayPal links. They'll be in the description box below this video or pinned at the top of the comments. The top donators will be announced every month. All right, you guys, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like, share, and subscribe. Make sure y'all cop the merch, and make sure that you get the weight loss formula. The links to that will be in the description box below this video. Check out our next video coming up right now.